We're live.
We are live.
Aloha, everyone.
Look at us, all casual. Um,
We're celebrating the 4th of July today and also the beginning of a new month
That's
at
right.
Center for Spiritual Living, Kaua'i. I'm Rev Rita.
I'm Reverend Patrick,
Yes.
and we actually did start the 1st of July with our anniversary of
We
21 years
We
of marriage
did.
and 24 years together.
Right. So what are we celebrating this month, Patrick?
Freedom, freedom.
Yes, we are.
Boy, we need to celebrate that more than ever now.
Right. And what is freedom to you?
Freedom is not being completely guided by my conditions, that I always have a choice, which our teaching tells us that we do have a choice of how we react to the conditions of our life and back it with love.
Yes, there's a lot of conditions in the world right
Oh.
now. Some
Oh,
of
yeah.
them don't make us very happy, but we do have a choice on how we react to those conditions. And like Patrick said, if we react with love,
Mhm.
things turn out a lot better for us, right? And we
Absolutely.
become a light in the world, and our action is backed by love, which makes a big difference instead of by anger. But we'll talk about that later.
So we're celebrating freedom the whole month, and celebrating meaning reminding ourselves that we are free to think and to choose the things that we want in our life, even when the conditions are different than that. But we're also celebrating a birthday for Centers for Spiritual Living Kauai. 9 years.
9 years.
Nine.
We founded this center 9 years ago.
Woo! 9 years, and we've been through a few things, and recently COVID. So
Right.
And here we are right now celebrating our birthday. Next week, actually, we're going to be at Lidgate Pavilion. Many of you know that because each year we try to get there.
Right.
And we've been a little limited, but now we are unlimited with a whole bunch of possibilities. And we're going to have potluck, we're going to have dancing, great messages, and a silent auction with some incredible things. So if you're on island,
Come
Come
to
on.
Lidgate. The silent auction starts at 8:30 a.m.
on July 10th.
Right, July 10th. That's next Sunday, and the service itself, the celebration starts at 9, and then, like Patrick said, there'll be a potluck after and dancing, and we're just going to really celebrate
Yeah.
the heck out of CSL Kauai being here for 9 years.
And we thank a lot of you out there
Right.
for
Thank
that.
you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much for supporting CSL Kauai through these years. Just absolutely
Yes.
wonderful. But I have one other celebration before we get out of here and let you continue to do whatever you're doing today. Rita.
Oh, did you hear that firework? I don't know if you can see this, and of course
Yes.
it's backwards.
It
because
doesn't matter.
It
You
doesn't
tell
really
them what
matter.
it says.
It's called "What Do I Need to Know" with a capital KNOW, and it is my new book.
And it's
I'm
doing
really
really
excited.
well.
It's doing really well. Our goal is to have somebody in every state, or at least one person in every state, buy this book. We're up to how many copies sold?
We are up to 117, which we had a challenge.
117 copies.
Copies sold, and we had a challenge of it's 101 thoughts that changed her life, and it's changing our lives. So we were going to have 101 by our birthday, and we are ahead of that challenge. So now we're headed for all 50 states.
Yes, we are. How many states do we have?
12.
12.
We just had Illinois enter yesterday.
Yes, we also have some of the Canada provinces. So anyway, we want to close up with since it is the 4th of July, and since we are celebrating freedom, we have in one of the sections of my book, which is on page 73, and actually the quote is on page 75. Yes.
So it's on 75, and that's what's great about this book. You can open it up anywhere and read one of the 100. But I do want to just for a moment before you read this, I think it's perfect. Take a moment to just remember what's happening in Chicago right now, and with the mass shootings and the things that are going on right now. I think this is a really big time to just open our hearts and love. Remember that it's non-local. Love is non-local. We don't have to be there to give them our love and for them to feel it.
Right, and people. Well, there was this quote about we are always wondering why there's so much evil in the world, but why don't we wonder why there's so much good in the world? Because there is a lot of good, and there's more good than there is what we call evil. So let's just focus on the good and know that as we focus on love and as we focus on being loving toward our own neighbors and in our own environments and families, that we're projecting that out into the ethers and into the one consciousness. So
it's perfect.
This comes from Dr. Martin Luther King, and it is in my book on page 75, and he says, "I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. So I finish it off by saying, walk, march, do what you need to do, but make your truth known. But let it be backed by love. And my affirmation for today is my life is expressed only as unconditional love. So we wish you a happy 4th of July, happy Freedom Month, and we know we'll see you at CSL Kaua'i at some point, either online at www.cslkauai.org or right live with us every Sunday.
And just in closing, Rita, if somebody doesn't have your book, which I find that hard to believe that it wouldn't have been rushed right out, but how would they get it if they wanted to buy it
on
on
Amazon? It's right under its name. What do I need to know? Or under my name, Rita Andriello-Feren.
Or you can get it at CSL Kauai on January, a little ahead of myself. July 13th at 6 p.m. is your official launch,
right,
with wine and cheese and reading and a whole bunch of stuff. So it's going to be live streamed, and it's also going to be archived.
Okay, so let your love be known today, and let freedom ring for all of us. And I bless this day and all in it, and all of us, knowing that we are safe, guided, guarded, and protected.
Let's remind them of who they are. You are magnificent.
Aloha.
Aloha.